Okay, let's start. Today we're gonna talk about accommodation. So, where are you from first?
I'm from England.
Wow, that's cool. Which part of England?
It's called Sheffield. It's near
Sheffield.
Manchester.
I know Sheffield.
Yes.
So, what types of home are popular in England?
So people in my family, my parents' generation, they own houses, lots of them, but young people nowadays can't afford them. So they rent flats. It's quite common, or sometimes shared houses. So lots of people will rent rooms in one house.
Okay, so they like to stay at the flats more than house.
For young people, yes, because it's cheaper.
So could you describe about the traditional house in England?
A traditional house normally has terrace house.
Yeah,
so
terrace house. Right?
they're all joined.
Okay, I know terrace house.
They normally have 2 or 3 bedrooms, 2 or 3 floors. They have cellars where you have storage, and then like the kitchen, living room, dining room, and then upstairs you have the bedrooms and bathrooms. Sometimes as well you have in the highest part the attic, and that's where you have storage as well.
So are there a big difference between the types of home in the city and in the countryside?
Yes.
Is that really different? So what's about the type of home most popular in the countryside?
In the countryside, normally they're bigger houses, so similar layout, but there'll be much more bedrooms. Also, they have lots of one-story houses in the countryside, so it might have 3 or 4 bedrooms, but they're all on the same level.
So do they have the thatched cottage there?
In the countryside, yes, and in villages.
Similar,
Yeah.
What is your ideal type of home?
Ideal type of home.
Yeah.
I like the idea of a small house.
Small house,
Yeah, this movement, it's very minimalist. So you have just a very, very small property. You have the kitchen, the dining room, living room, bedroom, all in one. And then lots of land where you can grow vegetables. That's what I like the idea of.
Yeah, so I am interested in 2 types of home in England. There's a mobile home and boat house. So can you describe about that? So I don't really understand what is that mean, like mobile home.
Mobile home, they're trailers, so they can be moved.
Yeah, they can be moved.
Yeah, so normally they'll only have...
With the wheel?
Yeah, with the wheels. Wow. So you have to attach them to some sort of vehicle, like a car, but they can be moved. But normally, if you're in a trailer park, they're all stationary, so they don't move.
So how far they can move it? Is they cross the province or?
Yeah, they can. As long as they've got the right vehicle, they can move it far. Yeah, but it depends. There's different types of mobile home.
May I ask you about the accommodation about a flat or apartment there? So does it cost a lot of money per month to stay in the flat?
It depends where.
Inside the city center.
In the city center. So in Sheffield city center, where I'm from, you could get a flat for like £500 a month.
A month?
Yeah, but that would be a tiny flat. So it'd be a flat,
only tiny.
No bedroom.
So how about in the center of London?
In the centre of London, so expensive. I don't even know. It'd be. My sister lives outside the centre of London, and her flat costs like thousands of pounds a month to rent, and it's just 1 bedroom.
Just 1 bedroom.
Yeah, super expensive.
So that's very interesting. So can you describe London's in really short? Okay, briefly.
Describe
London. So how big is it? I just
like,
heard a lot about London. It's really, really big city. It's a world. And
not in the world, but in the UK, yes. It has like 10% of the total population, I believe.
In London.
In London, yeah. It's just huge.
Yeah.
But also it's very expensive. It's very different to the rest of England. So you have England and Wales and Scotland, but London is its own its own country almost. Its own culture, its own prices. It has a different minimum wage because it's so much more expensive than the rest of the country. and people love the idea of living in London. It's the same as like living in New York.
Why is that?
Because if you can afford to live in London, you've made it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay, thank you for your answer. Okay. I'm a big fan of British English, but I try to get that. It's really difficult for me to learn English. Do you understand my accent anyway?
Yeah, I understand your accent.
Thank you. And try to improve my English by my own. It's like Sky New Life is my favorite channel, and Good Morning Britain is like they are my teacher, and this is my classroom to practice English like this every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Good. Well, your English is very good.